You know, it's time for our beloved tradition here at Eyewitness News when our staff on air and behind the scenes read the classic tale, "Twas the Night Before Christmas." And this is a tradition that is more than 25 years old, starting back with former anchorman Keith Martin, and it continues today. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
It's time for an Eyewitness News family tradition when we gather to read the night before Christmas. We wish you a holiday season filled with many blessings, and we thank you for making Eyewitness News part of your day. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds,
while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap
had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter.
Away to the window I flew like a flash,
tore open the shutters and threw up the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow
gave the luster of midday to the objects below.
When what to my wondering eyes should appear
but a miniature sleigh
and 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver so lively and quick,
I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick.
More rapid than eagles his coursers they came.
And he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher.
Now Dancer.
Now Prancer.
And Vixen.
On Comet.
On Cupid.
On Donner.
And Blitzen.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly.
When they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky.
So up to the housetop the coursers they flew,
with a sleigh full of toys.
And St. Nicholas too.
And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof
the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew in my head and was turning around,
down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
A bundle of toys he had flung on his back.
And he looked like a peddler, just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled.
His dimples, how merry.
His cheeks were like roses.
His nose like a cherry.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow.
And the beard of his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth.
And the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a little round belly
that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf.
And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head
soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work.
And filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk.
And laying his finger aside of his nose.
And giving a nod up the chimney, he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh.
To his team gave a whistle.
And away they all flew like the down of a thistle.
But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight.
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
And that's going to do it for Eyewitness News at 11 on this Christmas Eve. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. We'll see you back here Christmas morning.
For today's headlines, weather, and much more, go to pahomepage.com. Follow Eyewitness News on Twitter. Get the latest headlines, learn about developing stories, and stay connected with your community. Follow Eyewitness News today.